If we are together, kindly confirm to me that you are following. Just type down there following. If we are together, just type down there following. Okay. As I admit more people, just confirm that you are following. Confirm that you are following. Yeah, poleni sana for that interruption. There are people who joined earlier and they were never admitted because we never set the meeting to be open, which will be doing that probably as from tomorrow. So I was telling us, especially those who are new, don't get in this business with the mindset that you can make pesa overnight. Get in this business with the mindset that I want to learn the right way and be able to pay the price to understand this concept and be in position to generate consistent profit every month. Hata these big institutions ukiwaona pale, they have a way of generating consistent profit every month. Si ati wameanguka tu siku moja wakatengeneza profit. No, they have a plan of how to do that. They don't just trade without a plan. Hapana, wame come up with a means to ensure that every month, and what I'm training you will ensure that every month you will make over 20% of it. Na usijisumbue those who are student. Mtu anajiambia sasa, Mzito, where will I get a capital of 100,000 ndio niweze kutengeneza 45,000? This is how to make to get capital in forex. Mtu asikudanganya ati capital ni shida. The biggest problem of this field is that people, even those who are training, are not able to pay the price of being disciplined enough to follow instructions, to follow a particular plan so as to generate money consistently. When you get to this business, have it in mind. Remember those who are, how many were with us during the Forex participant class? I was telling us that we have so many participants in this field. And there are those who are very, very powerful. We have some of the participants who are very, very powerful in such a way that they are in this business to ensure that you lose. Why? Because when you lose is when they win. Financial institutions, brokers, the dealers, hawa ni wale watu wako kwa hii biashara kutengeneza pesa, and one of the ways in which they make money is when you lose. So they have come up with measures to ensure that you lose money. So they are in the business with a plan, and that's why at the first stage or the initial stage of every trader is to ensure that before I engage this market, I should have a plan. I should have a way of engaging this market. Bure hutawahi tengeneza pesa huku bila kukuwa na plan, bila kukuwa na a concrete plan ya kujua mtu anatengeneza pesa aje. Mambo huku ni ngumu sana, mambo si rahisi. Okay, and that's why I was showing you this. I think you confirmed that you are able to see. Angalia this month, the whole month you only managed to win 11 trades and lost 13, but in the end of the month you ended up with 45%. It means you started with an account of $200. By the end of the month you ended the month with 291. That is equivalent to 45% of your capital. A very good profit. The second month, which is the month of September, okay, you lost 14. Imagine ulipoteza 14 trades that month and you only had 9 wins, but you still ended up profitable. Over how many percent? 25%. Hiyo ni kama ulikuwa na 100,000 uko na 25,000 at the end of the month. Ni kama kazi. Chukulia forex kama kazi. Kama ulikuwa na 1 million uko na 250,000. Kama ulikuwa na 500,000 you have over 100 and maybe 25,000. Okay, you have to take this thing as a business. So kuna kupoteza na kuna kuwin, but when you win, how much do you win? Angalia hapa losses ni 4.49 maximum, but when you win 30, 36, 24, 16, 8. So when you win more. It means there is a plan that directs you to achieve this in forex, and that is what we are going to learn. Okay, the current month, the month that just ended, we ended with 31%. Still you only had 13 wins and 11 losses. Still losses are there, so you can never avoid loss in forex. The only way to avoid losses is to manage them, accept them, but reduce them. How do you minimize losses and expand or increase profits? That is what you are going to learn. That is forex for you. So don't be convinced online huko ukiona majamaa wanachocha wanafanya mambo makubwa. Some of them do not trade. Wengi wao hawa trade forex. They make money through trainings. Okay, wengi wanatengeneza pesa through trainings and through affiliate ya broker. When you trade, there's a way broker pays the influencer. Sasa unapata hao wengi huko online anakwambia click hii link tu na ufungue account, weka $20 na ujoin group yangu. That is just a way that ukiweka hiyo pesa yako, the moment you are losing that money, yeye analipwa. So that is how they make money. Most of the traders wale wanajiita traders, they don't have history. So kama umekuwa influencer ama umekuja kwa forex because uliona uliona mtu amekuchocha online venye anatengeneza pesa na forex, have it in mind that it's not an easy journey. Some of us have paid the price. Sisi tulipoteza pesa kwa forex mpaka ikafika mahali tuka google, do people really make money in forex? And that is when we realize, yes, it is possible, but there is a way to achieve that. And that's why since that time, some of us are committed to ensure that we are building a community of traders who are committed in generating consistent profits in forex ama in the forex market. Haya, let's start. You see, we are already more than 40. It means majority of us have been able to join, though there are some who are locked out. Tomorrow hakutakuwa na hii request, itakuwa tu mtu anajoin automatic. Itakuwa mtu anajoin automatic. Sawa sawa. Now let me open the whiteboard. Again, how many are new? Those who are new to forex, those who are new, andika pale kwa chat, niandikie tu I'm new kwa message hapo chini. Just type Mzito I'm new, Mzito I'm new. Ama niandikie tu I'm new. Are you sharing the screen? Kwa screen yangu haionyeshi any. Kuna mtu anasema amoni screen yangu. I think we are able to see the screen. Yeah, if you are new, just type down there new. Let me stop share, then I'll share again. So if you are new, just type down there on the chat. If you are new, just confirm that you are new to forex and you are new to our class. You might not be new to forex, but labda you are joining us for the first time. So just type down there that you are new. Indicate Mzito I'm new. We'll figure out on how to do about that. Tutakusaidia where to start. Those who are totally new to forex, make sure that you type down there on the chat. If you are new, just write I'm new. Yeah, tuko na new Sally Johnston, new. Okay, Yego tunakuanga na wewe daily. Those who are joining us today new Johnston, Sally. Okay, yeah. So those who are new, where to start is to ensure that just search Mzito Forex Global. Okay, just search Mzito Forex Global. That is our YouTube page, and go and watch the class of September. Fika pale, subscribe na uanze kujoin. Tumeanza tu, tulifungua YouTube 1 month ago. It's like a month now, and we decided we will build that YouTube with traders. So hatuwezi kukwambia tu share link yetu kwa status ndio tupate subscribers, hapana. We want just to build a community of traders. We want to grow with the people we train. So wewe kenye utafanya, your responsibility is just to go on the YouTube, watch the class of September, subscribe na ungoje class yenu ya October. Probably from today all these classes are being recorded, and I will make sure that I as well share them from today. Kwa unaona classes zenu pale kwa YouTube, make sure that if you miss a class unakimbia kwa YouTube. Okay, are we seeing the whiteboard? Confirm. Now I want us to learn pips and lot sizes. Okay, how do you relate pips versus lot sizes? Kama unaona whiteboard, inua mkono ama thumbs up. Inua mkono if you are able to see whiteboard. If you are able to see my whiteboard, kindly confirm. Okay, so we have covered pips and we have been here for some time, but I want to recap because the previous videos were not recorded. So pips and lots. Pips and lots goes hand in hand, but I will start with pips because of those who are new. So I explained and say that pip is the smallest unit of measure available in a currency pair. Even if you fail to understand what is a pip, I will explain for you to get better. Have it in mind that we make money in forex in terms of pips. So until you understand pips, it will be quite difficult for you to understand how you make money in forex. So we lose pips or we make pips. So what is this pip? or what are these pips? So you have to understand the term pips. So I've said pip is the smallest unit of measure available in a currency pair. I will explain. Okay, smallest unit of measure available in a currency pair. Available in a currency pair. And I use a very simple example while taking us through pip. And I said when you have a Kenya shillings here against USD, okay, you have USD against Kenya shillings. We always say 1 United States dollar is equivalent to 130 as per now Kenya shillings. But this rate is never constant, it keeps on changing. Okay, maybe tomorrow you'll go to the bureau and realize that $1 has dropped to 126. Or the other day you'll go to the bureau and realize that $1 is now trading at 136. So the rate is never fixed. So what is pip for that case? So pip is now the difference in that rate. If the rate changes from 130 to 136 in Forex, we say that market has shifted by 6 pips, or it has made a change of 6 pips. Or let's say it was at 130 and it dropped to 126. We can say the market has dropped by 4 pips. That is pips in a pair of Kenya shillings against dollar. So the difference in the exchange rate is what we are terming as pip. If the market, maybe today you go to the bureau, you are told that $1 is trading at 130. The following day you go to the bureau, you are told that $1 is trading at 136. So if you make the difference of 130 to 136, you have made a profit of 6 pips. Let's say as a trader, you speculated that the dollar, according to my analysis, the way things are in Kenya, the value of dollar is going to go up. So $1, it is now at 130, but it's going to go to 136. So if you're able to tell that before the market goes to 136, that is how you make money in Forex. So if the market moves by 6 pips, and you already speculated that before that happened, that is how you make your money in Forex. So there is how to convert these pips into profit. Or that drop from 130 to 126. They say dollar is at 130, and you know very well that this dollar is going to drop all the way to 126. So if you have that prior and you are able to tell that, and it drops probably by 4 pips or 4 shillings, if you're able to get that 4 pips, there's how now to convert that pips into profit. So pips is very, very vital to every person calling himself a Forex trader. You cannot trade Forex without the prior knowledge of understanding the concept behind pips. Okay? And we went further and said that pip is to the 4th decimal point. Pip is to the 4th decimal point. Okay? Pip is to the 4th decimal point. And we see, in some currencies, the difference is quite small. Kenya shillings and dollar, that difference is a bit big. But now, in these other currencies, the difference is quite small. So, 1 pip is usually to the 4th decimal point in most currencies. So that is 0.0004 decimal point. An example when you are doing a currency such as Euro USD. Let's say Euro USD has dropped. Okay, Euro USD has dropped from 1.2020 to 1.2005. Calculate the number of pips. So when you are asked to calculate the number of pips in such a case, what are you supposed to do? Very simple. Okay, I think we tackled this, but because we are doing a way of doing it as a recap, I think I will just do it. So just do the same thing. you have seen that this currency has dropped from 1.2020 down to 1.2005. So you just subtract and see what is the difference. When you do the difference, it will be 5, 1, 0, 0.0. So in Forex, don't do a lot of math, but if you want to do the math, I will show you. Just read this from the right, and that is equivalent to 15 pips. Just read that as 15 pips. So if dollar drops from 1.2020 to 1.2005, when you subtract, you'll get this one. Just read that as 15 pips. But if you so wish to do the math, I've just said that pip is to the 4th decimal point, whereby 1 pip, nimewambia ni 4 decimal point, is 0.0001. What of 0.0015? Cross multiply. Common mathematics ya shule, you'll just find 1 pip, multiply by 0.0015, divide by the 4 decimal point. Okay? When you do that math, you'll still end up with 15 pips.
Hapa ilikuwa inaonyeshana unverified.
Okay, when you join the meeting, make sure that the first thing to do is to mute your mic. When you join the meeting, the first thing to do is to join the mic. So that is equivalent to 15 pips. This is how we make money in Forex. If let's say, let me give this example. Okay, you took a trade here, and all of us will do this as a trial. You entered this market here. Let's say this is GBPUSD. You entered at 1.3041, and you are speculating, or according to your analysis, you are able to tell that according to the way I've just visualized and maybe carried out my analysis, I foresee that this currency is going to go up. So it's going to go up to maybe 1.3084. But in case it goes against me, I'm only willing to lose up to 1.3031. So I want you to tell me, if this is my entry point, this is my entry point, I've entered the market here, and this price point is my stop loss, and this one is where I'm targeting my profit, okay, my take profit or my profit target. So in terms of pips, help me to calculate. So if I enter this market here and I speculated that according to my analysis, this market is going to go up to this point. So if this market ideally follows my plan and it goes to this point, itakuwa imeenda juu na how many pips? And on the contrary, if this market goes against me and it drops to this point, it will have dropped by how many pips, and how many pips will I have lost? Ebu mniambie, tell me down there on the chat. Tell me down there on the chat to see that we are following. We apologize. There are a lot of us who are locked outside, but we apologize for that. We apologize for that. Higher. Now tell me, how many pips are there? Let me see down there on the chat. Let me see down there on the chat. How many pips will you gain? How many pips will you lose? Okay. Yeah, Cynthia is saying 43 pips up, 10 pips down. Okay. Johnston 43 win. There's a person here saying 53. I don't know who is this. Kibe, your screen is not moving. Johnston SL 10 pips. Miriam 43.10. Kennedy Muraya 43.10. Correct. Where are the rest? I expect all of us to answer. Where are the rest? This is the question here. Let me just go back to the question. I've said that this market, we are expecting this market to go up. So if it goes up, I will gain how many pips? And if it goes against me, how many pips am I going to lose? And these are my price points. I entered this market at that point. Okay? The same way nikuwekea huku Kenya shillings, nikwambie hapa iko 130 and ikidrop to 120 ama iende to 170, just the difference, how much will I have gained, how much will I have lost. Hapa unajua vizuri ikidrop to 120 ni 10. So in forex you don't say 10 shillings, you say 10 pips. Ikipanda hapa ni 50. You don't say 50 shillings, you say 50 pips. So I want you to do this math. If the market you entered here, Euro USD or GBP USD, you expect this market to go up. So if it goes to this point, how much will you have gained? And if it goes down to that point, how many pips will you have lost? Okay, let me see again down there on the chart. Let's try and answer. Okay, yeah, well, people are now answering. Kate Profit, Kate correct. We have Tole, you are also very consistent. Samuel Kemboy, correct. Tole, here we are going to see. Joseph, correct. Collins Kipruto, also very consistent guy, correct. Deborah Mwikali, I think you are new, correct. Peter Mwangi, Kennedy Muraya, okay. Vienna, correct. Deda Naoko, Johnston, okay. So majority of us are getting it correct, okay. Majority of us are getting it right. So it is very simple, very, very simple. You just subtract. If this market goes down, it will be 1 minus 1, 0. 4 minus 3, 1. 0 minus 0, 0. 0.0. I told you, instead of a lot of mathematics, just take this as 10 pips. So just read that as, if I'm going to lose, I'm going only to lose 10 pips. So if this market drops from that point to this point, I will have lost 10 pips. Again, if it goes up, I will subtract. Okay, we just do that figure here, 1.3041. So it will be 4, that is 3. Okay, then 4 minus 4, it is 4. Okay, then 0.043. So that one, you read that as 43 pips. So in case this market goes according to my speculation, I'm going to gain 43 pips. And if it goes against me, I'm going to lose 10 pips. Now this is forex for you. So anytime you are getting into the market, ensure that what you are risking is small compared to what you are gaining. But remember, this happens in terms of pips. This happens in terms of pips. If you are with me and you are following, just type down there, Mzito following. Want to see those who are following. We are over 40 people here, about 50. Just confirm. If you are following, just confirm. Following. The good news is that we are recording today's class and we'll be able to post it in our YouTube page immediately after this session. So just confirm down there if you are following. Just type following. Okay, down there on the chat, those who are following, kindly confirm. Let me see how many of us are following. Yeah, Vienna, Valentine Wambui, Johnston, Miriam, Tole, Cynthia, Kate, Peter Mwangi, Deborah Mwikali, Nelly Kiprono, okay, following Judith, following Collins Kipruto, and where are the rest? We have over 45 people. Are we following? Finisa following, Elvis M following, okay. Now, let's continue on the same pips, on the same pips. So we went further and said, when doing JPY pairs, pip is always to the second decimal point. So on JPY pairs, pip is always to the second decimal point. Pip is always to the second decimal point. Whereby one pip is equivalent to 0.01. So an example, let's say Euro JPY has dropped from 169.70 to 168.60. Calculate the number of pips. Just subtract. What is the difference in that? The larger number from the smaller number. It will be 0. It will be 1.1. So in forex, ignore that point. You just read this as 110 pips. Very simple. But if you want to do the math, just go there and do the math. Tumesema 1 pip, you have said 1 pip. 1 pip is equivalent to 0.01. When you are dealing with JPY, any currency paired against JPY, it is to the second decimal point. Now what of 1.10? When you cross multiply, you will still end up with 110 pips. The same thing. So instead of all that math, you just ignore the decimal point, read that as 110 pips. Now you have this question. Let's say you have entered a currency here, Euro JPY, and you entered here, okay? You entered your market here at 170.840, okay? And you are expecting this market to go up, okay? Probably to 171.800. But you have said, in case this market fails to go up, okay? In case this market fails to go up according to my analysis, and it goes down to this point, okay, to 170.600, I will exit. Now tell me, if it goes against you, how many pips are you going to lose? And if it goes according to your favor, how many pips are you going to gain? Do that math down there. Help me to do that. So this is your entry point. You enter this market here, and according to your analysis, you expected this market to go to this point. So you book your profit here. So your profit point is at that price. And in case it goes against you, because that is possible in Forex, I'm going to lose. I'm going to stop my loss at this point. That is why we are calling it stop loss. So I'm going to stop at that point. So if you are going to gain, how many pips are you going to gain? And if you are going to lose, how many pips are you going to lose? Type down there on the chart. Type down there on the chart. Type down there on the chart. Want to see? Type down there on the chart. Okay, we are about 45 people here. Where are the rest? We are just having few people answering questions. Let's answer questions. Yeah, Miriam 96 and 24. Deborah gain 96, lost 24. Johnston 96, 24. Where are the rest? Kate gain 96, lost 24. Okay. Okay. Those who are new, I will just advise that you again go to our YouTube page and start following on the previous recorded class on pips, because we are a bit fast on this recap. But if you can as well follow, you will still understand. Ivy, TP 96, okay. Gain, Stanley gain 96, lost 24. Ivani lost 24, okay. Okay, yes. So because of time, we'll not waste much time on that. Let's just continue. Colin says sorry, gain is 96. There's no negative in terms of Forex. So at that point, you just subtract. Highest point 171.8. We say to the second decimal point, so you ignore the third point, and you enter that 170.84. Ignore the 0. So if you subtract, it means that is 10 minus that is 6. Then 7, which is 17 minus 8, is 9. Yes, 17 minus 8 is 9. Then up 170 minus 170 is 0. So 0.96, you just read that as 96 pips. So if the market goes according to your favor, you are going to make 96 pips as your profit. If it goes against you, you just subtract. 4 minus that is 4. This 8 minus 6 is 2. 170 minus 170 is 0. So 0.24 is the same as 24 pips. So in case you are going to lose, you are only going to lose 24 pips. So have it in mind, we make money in Forex in terms of pips. We lose money in terms of pips. It is these pips that you will now convert them into profit or into loss. Okay? And I'm going to show you how. How are you going to convert these pips in terms of losses or in terms of a profit? Confirmation that we are together, guys. Kama tuko pamoja, kindly help me to confirm. Still, people are still struggling to join the meeting, but from tomorrow things will just be flowing. Don't have to worry. From tomorrow things will be very, very easy for you to join the meeting. Yeah, so if you are following, do thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Again, those who have joined us for the first time today and you are getting the concept, just type down there on the chat, Mzito, I've joined today, but I'm getting it. And if you have joined today and you are yet to get what we are saying, still type down there on the chat as I'm going to do a practical of this. Now confirm to me that you are seeing my chat. Confirm, are you seeing my table? Are you seeing the chat somewhere showing the live market? One of us to unmute. If it's visible, confirm. Just say yes. Unmute, then you mute. If you are seeing, just type say yes.
Visible. Yes, visible.
Okay, yeah. We need that. Okay, hi.
We are seeing the chat.
Okay, thank you so much for confirming. So let's take an instance like on Friday. Yeah, we had a very good report on Friday, a trade. Okay, I think we had an NFP report on Thursday, not on Thursday but on Friday. Yeah? But before NFP, we had this news on Thursday. So, for instance, on Thursday, you entered the market here. This is one of the trades we took on Thursday. Yeah? We entered the market here on that red line. That is our entry point. So we see that market, we are expecting this market will go down. Okay, at that point, that blue area, that is where we enter that market. If I do a vertical line, this is the exact point that we enter this market. Okay, we enter that market there. And we see in case this market goes against us, we are only willing to lose to that point. And in case it goes according to our favor, we are only willing to gain up to this point. Are you seeing that? So if you are seeing this chart, was this a successful trade or was it a losing trade for us that day? We entered the market here and we expected this market to go down. Okay? So was it a successful trade or was it a losing day for us? If it was success, just type there a win or a loss. Was it a loss or was it a win? Type down there on the chat to see if you people are following. Was it a win or was it a loss? Just type down there on the chat, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. All of us type win, loss. Was it a win or was it a loss? Okay, let me see now on the chat how many people are with me. Okay, was it a win or was it a loss? Let me see. Yeah. Majority are saying win. Tole, Diego, Vienna, Collins Kipruto, Cynthia. Okay, I think Brian has shared the link there for our YouTube. So those who are yet to join our YouTube, kindly click that link on the chat. Click that link on the chat to join our YouTube page. There's a link shared there. Philomena saying a loss, Nelly win, majority are saying a win. So let's go there and do an observation. So remember, we say that in any case we enter this market here. So in case these are what are representing the market. You see these things, we are going to learn them next week. Not even next week, this week, probably from tomorrow. You see this red, green, is a representation of the market. We are going to learn them very soon. So as you are seeing them, they are going, but now they are going down. So once they are going down, it's going according to our analysis. We were expecting this market to go down. So when it goes down, it's following our analysis. It's the same way dola ilikuwa 130 hapa kwa hiyo blue na tukasema itaenda to 120. So it means we made a profit of around 10 shillings or 10 pips for this case. Na pia kama ilikuwa 130 ingeenda to 135 tungepoteza 5 shillings. Okay? So the same thing happened here. We were risking how many pips? We were risking about 25 pips and targeting 105 pips. So we were targeting about 4 times of our risk. So it means we made a profit of 4 times our risk. It means if you are risking $2, you are targeting $8. If you are risking $10, you are targeting $40. If you are risking $20, you are targeting $80. If you are risking $100, you are targeting $400. Okay? So for that case, it was a win trade. and this happens. But now what I'm trying to make you understand is that when you get into the forex market, is that when you win, what you are risking is in terms of pips. How many pips am I going to lose, and how many pips am I going to gain? Then after that, we are now going to introduce the next concept, which is now I have captured, like now in this case, you captured 105 pips. How do I convert that 105 into profit? Or on the contrary, if I could have lost the 25 pips, how much is it in terms? How much is that in terms of dollars? How much is 25 pips in terms of dollars? Okay. Now that drives us to the next concept, which is very, very important, which is now the lot sizes. Okay. Now that we know how to convert pips, okay, we have to now go to the next concept, which is one. How do I now convert that profit into money? I've captured 50 pips. How do I convert that 50 pips into money? I've captured 100 pips. How do I convert it into money? I've lost 20 pips. How am I going to convert that into money? Now that drives us to the next concept that we are going to learn, which is the lot and the lot sizes. Okay. Now that drives us to the next concept, which is the lot and the lot sizes. Take note of this. So we are going to just bear with me. I'll spend like 15 more minutes. So we'll have an extension of 10 minutes. Remember, we started a bit late, so I'll do an extension, a slight extension. Okay. So what are lots? Lots are simply contracts. Okay. I'm going to explain, so don't worry. And what are lot sizes? Are simply contracts of different sizes. Okay. Contracts of different sizes. That is what we are terming as lot sizes. Okay. So take note of this. When you are getting into the market, let's say I've made a profit of 100 pips. How much is that in terms of dollars? So it is ideally directly proportional to your risk. The number of pips you have gained, when you want to convert them into money, it will depend with the kind of risk you had initially. And risk are ideally much visible when you have the lot size. So when you are trading, tomorrow we'll be doing the practical. So all of us, if you're in this meeting, download an application called MT4, download an application called MT5. Tomorrow we'll be doing a practical of that. How to place a trade on MT4 and how to place a trade on MT5. So I will advise download MT4, download MT5, and just be patient. That is where we'll start. We are supposed to start today, but I just decided to do a recap because we are recording today's session. Then after there, we'll be proceeding on well. Okay. Now, take note of this table. So right here the name or type. Then right here the number of units. Then right here volume. Then right here the dollar value per every pip. Dollar value per every pip. So if I've made $10, how much is that in terms of dollars? If I've made 20 pips, sorry, how much is that in terms of profit or in dollars, in terms of dollars? Okay. So the first lot is what we are terming as a standard lot. A standard lot. Follow here and follow closely. We have a standard lot. A standard lot. Okay. A standard lot is equivalent. For you to open a standard lot, you need 100,000 units. Okay. So 100,000 units. When you are trading, there's a place I will be showing you the practical tomorrow. Forex is more practical, so tomorrow we'll be doing a practical. So that is equivalent to 1. So when you go to MT4, there's a place you do that 1. That 1 means you have opened a contract of 100,000 units. And that means if the market moves by 1 pip, you are either gaining $10 or losing $10. Okay? You are either gaining $10 or losing $10. So a person trading a standard lot, that's why when you are trading, you need to understand the correct lot size to use. Because if it happens you have a small money or a small equity or small capital and you end up using a big lot size, then the chances that you are going to lose more is very high, or the chances that you will be gambling and even make more is high. And remember, we are not in a 50-50 business. I told you, you are going to get into this business well structured. Just knowing I'm going to lose how much of my capital, what percentage. Okay? So if I'm trading a standard lot, which is usually equated as 1, I'm either going to gain 10 pips or lose 10 pips per, okay, $10 per pip. You are going either to gain $10 or lose $10 per every pip. If the market just moves by 1 pip, you are either gaining $10 or losing $10. The second type is the mini lot. Mini lot is equivalent to, open a mini lot is equivalent to 10,000 pips, which is equivalent to 0.1. So you'll go and do a losses of 0.1. Okay? And in that case, that is equivalent to $1 per every pip. So if the market moves by 1 pip and you are using this lot size of 0.1, you are either gaining $1 or losing $1. So probably you might be wondering, why do I do this volume of 0.1? Don't worry, you just understand the concept. Tomorrow we'll be doing the practical of that. Just download an app called MT4 and MT5. We'll be doing the practical of that. Utakuwa unaona how do you lose money and how do you gain money practically. Then the last lot, which is the smallest lot in Forex, though we have a nano lot which we don't trade. To open a micro lot, you need 1,000, which is equivalent to 0.01, which is equivalent to $0.1 per every pip. Okay. Now, I want to confirm that you people are following. Let's go back to our math up here. So tell me, at this point, if you are trading using a standard lot and you gained 43 pips, how much is that in terms of dollars? If you are using a standard lot and lost 10 pips, so niambie loss is $50 or $500 and profit is this. So if you gained 10 pips, no, sorry, you lost 10 pips and gain, so you lost 10 pips if you are to lose and you gain 43 pips. How much is that in terms of dollars? Confirm to me down there on the chat. Confirm to me down there on the chat if you are together, guys. Give me a confirmation. Give me the answer down there on the chat. Give me the answer down there on the chat. Give me the answer down there on the chat. Let me see. Give me the answer down there on the chat. Okay. Let me see your answers. So if you are trading a standard lot, which is $10 per pip, okay? So in terms of loss, Musani Luma $10, 430. Kate 100 and gain 430. Correct. Miriam the same 40 and 100, 430, 100. Okay. Where there is, that is a simple answer. I'm expecting that. Musani Akibe 100 for 30. Kevin Rono 100 for 30. Nelly Kiprono for 30, 100. Dickens Kipkoril for 30, 100. Kipruto 100 for 30. Hope 100 for 30. Vienna 100 for 30. Ken Kinoti 100 for 30. Christine 100 for 30. Okay, yes. Now I think you guys are getting it right. I think you are getting it right now. So you have to understand that anytime you are trading, use the correct lot size. So take a situation. Let me pose a situation. You have your $100 amount. You have gotten into Forex and you say, Mzito, I have opened my account and I have my $100 amount. In real sense, in this $100 of yours, okay, in this $100 of yours, you need to use the smallest lot size, which is 0.01. But because of greed, you decide, let me just use a lot size of 1. Okay? So, and you took a trade. Okay? You took a trade. And that trade, you are risking 20 pips as your loss. If I'm going to lose, let me lose 20 pips. And if I'm going to gain, let me gain 100 pips. So this is my profit target. And this is my loss. In case the market goes against me, I want to lose up to 20 pips maximum. So tell me, if initially you applied the correct lot size, which is 0.01, which is equivalent to $0.1 per pip, how much will you have gained and how much will you have lost before now we go to the wrong lot size. So you use the correct lot size of 0.01. How much will you have lost if you lost 20 pips, and how much will you have gained if you gained 100 pips? Let me see down there on the chart. Let me see down there on the chart. Let me see down there on the chart. Let's give our answers down there on the chart. Tomorrow I will make sure I will make this meeting open so that those who are struggling to join will be joining a lot of ease. Poleni sana, but the good thing is that the session is being recorded, so they will still follow. Haya, you are yet to answer. Haya, Kate, correct. Gain 10, lost 2. Okay. Somebody else? Only Kate. Nelly Kiprono, lost $2, gain $10. Okay. Somebody else? You are using the smallest lot size, which is micro lot here, 0.01, which is $0.1 per every pip. Joseph Yego 10 na 2. Dickens Kipkoril 10 and 2. Where are the rest? We have over 45 people here. Where are the rest? Only 5 people have answered. Are we floating or are we there? Aha, Johnstone 0.2, gain $1, win. Johnson. Judith anajibu ya kitambo 100 and 430. All loss, Yeah, okay. 10 and 2. Ken Kinoti 10 and 2. Okay. Okay. Kibe 10 and 2. Okay. Tole 10 and 2. Tole, you are very consistent. Forex lazima ujue bwana. This thing needs a spirit like this of Mr. Tole. Very consistent. Haya, let's go back to the business. Let's go back to business and see. So I've told you, if I have my $100, the smallest lot size is the one I should apply, which is 0.01. Don't worry where do I put the lot size. Just understand the concept. Tomorrow we'll be doing the practical of this. So 0.01 is the same as $0.1 per every pip. So if one pip is 0.1, so if I lose 20, it will be 20 times, 0.1, which is equivalent to $2. And if I gain 100, it will be 100 times 0.1, which is equivalent to $10. Now, this is where now people lose money in Forex. You know, when you apply the correct lot size, out of your $100, if you lose $2 per day, that is a simple question. You'll have to lose for how many days for you to lose all of your $100? If you are losing $2 every day, you'll have to lose for how many days? Let me see down there on the chart. Let me see down there on the chart. If you are losing $2 a day from your $100, you'll have to lose for how many days for you to lose money in Forex? Let me see. Type down there on the chart. You have to lose for how many days for you to lose the whole of your capital? You have the $100. The maximum you can lose. Dickens Tolle, Kevin Rono, Joseph Yego, okay, Judith, Nesta, Kevin Kipron. If you are losing $2 every day from your capital and you have $100, you'll have to lose for how many days? Judith Yego, Judith Lagat, Joseph Yego, Tolle. Where are the rest? Only a few people answering. John Stone. Okay. Just type down there on the chat. Kuna mahali pa kuchat pale. Najua watu wajezoea, but try and figure out where to chat. So people are saying 50, 50, 50, 50. Yeah. 50 Nelly Kiprono, Agnes Kirinya. Okay. So now, how do people now lose money in Forex? So if it means every day I'm losing $52, it means I will have to lose for 50 days. Every day for 50 days. 50 days in Forex. Forex, we only trade 5 days a week. So it means a month in Forex, it takes 20 days. So you will have to lose for 2 months consecutively and a half. 2.5 months. Which is impossible. It is impossible to lose 50 trades at a row. It is impossible. So now, how do people lose money in Forex? Who can explain? Tell me, in the understanding of the lot size that I've just taught you. What do you think now people lose money? Find somebody saying, I've lost my $100. What do you think is the mistake from this understanding? What do you think is the mistake? Type down there on the chat. You can also lift your hand. I will just ask you to answer. What do you think is the common mistake? If it means I'm losing $2 a day, which is 2% of my account, Just lift your hand. Okay, Miriam, why do you think is a mistake? Miriam ameinua mkono na amenyamaza. Phoebe?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Using a big lot size.
Using a big lot size. So that tells it all. When you are greedy, you want to make more, it means you have to use a big lot size. And anytime you just use a big lot size, now that is where the distraction in Forex begins. Okay? That is where your journey of distraction begins in Forex. But when you are just applying the correct lot size, you are risking 2% of your capital every day, you will never hear that there is losing money in Forex. But funny enough, we're in meeting, I think even in NFP Nairobi, I asked, how many people believe it is impossible to lose, to blow money in Forex? Very few. Because majority just believe that you must lose all your money in Forex. It is impossible. That's why you get to understand. Let me see on the comment. Aha, we have a lot of people who have answered it correct. Yeah. Vienna, wrong lot size, correct. Diego, wrong lot size. Kate, by use wrong lot size. Ivan using the standard lot size. Okay, big lot size. Judith, I was using wrong lot size, correct. Kinoti, increasing lot size, wrong lot size, high lot size. Kevin Kiprono, Kelvin Rono, Dickens, using wrong lot size or big loss. Peter Mwangi, wrong lot size. So that is the first thing you should note as a beginner or from the point go. Always use the lot size that is correct. The lot size that will not affect your account that much. Ensure that you just risk a maximum of 2% of your capital in a single trade. Just risk 2% of your capital. That will guarantee you an assurance that you will never lose all of your capital in Forex. It will be impossible. But majority of people will think of, I'm Zito Maze. Instead of making $10, I can make more. How? Instead of using this small lot size of 0.01, let me now just use a lot size of 1, which is $10 per pip. So $10 per pip, if this market goes according to my favor and I make the 100 pips, it means it's 100 and lot of 1 is $10 per pip. I will have made $1,000 at once. This is the mindset of now people who lose money in Forex. But now you fail to understand that if you lose, you will also lose all of your capital because it's 20 pips and it's $10 per pip. So if 1 pip is $10 and you are going to lose 20 pips, it means you have lost 200. It means if you had an account of $100, you have already blew your account. Okay, you don't have an account anymore. The account is blown. You have lost your money. Pata mtu anasema hii Forex, mimi sielewi. The problem is one. Anytime you are trading Forex, you need to understand how much of my capital am I exposing in the market. And that is clearly indicated by using of lot size. So I have to apply the correct lot size when trading Forex. So before I get into the market, I have to calculate what is the correct lot size that I'm supposed to apply. And how now do I do that? This is where I'm going to conclude. Before you trade, always ensure that you have this application or you search it. Position sizing calculator. Just type position. We just do it here. Just write position size calculator. Okay, position size calculator, the first one here. Just type position size calculator, open. Okay, once it's open, choose this one for baby pips. See this one for baby pips here, very nice. Just click position size calculator, baby pips, click there. Okay, now scroll down, come here. What is the currency? Mostly the currencies are USD. What is my account balance? I have my $200, for example. How much am I supposed to risk? Maximum of 2% of my capital per trade. Stop loss, most of the stop loss will not exceed 20 pips. So the highest stop loss is 20 pips. What is the currency? Mostly you'll be trading GBP/USD and gold probably, and JPY I will be directing you. So here you feed your figures. Before getting into the market, calculate your risk. I'm having my account of $200. I'm only going to risk 1% or 2%. Let me do 2%. I'm only going to risk 2% of my capital per trade. What is my stop loss? I'm only willing to lose 20 pips. And let that 20 pips be equivalent to 2% of my capital. So what is the lot size that I'm going to apply? Now that is what I'm going to do. I'll just click calculate. Once you click calculate, take this one written standard lot. That is the standard lot size that you should use that is equal to your capital. So with $200, the standard lot for $200 is 0.02 lots. 0.02 lots, which is equivalent to how many dollars per pip? How many dollars per pip? Hebu nione mtu atanijibu hiyo swali. So before you, as you're answering that, that tells me when I'm going to trade on my MT4, which we'll be doing tomorrow. If there's a class you should not miss, it's tomorrow's class, because I will be doing practical. Where do I now place that lot size? Because I will go to the market, do a lot size of 0.02, do a stop loss of 20 pips, and now probably target 3 times of my stop loss, 60 pips. Okay? So it means if I lose, I'm going to lose $4, and I'm going to gain 3 times of my stop loss, $12. So amount at risk is only $4. So it means for me to lose all of my amount, I will have to lose in 50 trading days, which is impossible. So I'm going to just expose $4 of my capital. So if I lose money that day, I will only lose $4. And if I gain, I'm going to gain 3 or 4 times of my risk. So if it's 4 times, it will be $16. If it is 3 times, it is $12. This is the only secret that will guarantee you success in this field. So tell me, if you are using a lot size of 0.02, how many dollars is that per pip? How many dollars per pip? Let me see. This is the lot size, 0.02. How many dollars per pip you are using 0.02 as your lot size? The table is here. I think our table is where? Okay. I will reshare. Okay. As we are concluding, apologize. We have really surpassed our time, normal time, but I apologize for that. It's also that we started a bit late. I'm happy that most of us are patient enough to wait. Okay. Yes. So tell me, if you're using a lot size of 0.02, is equivalent to how many dollars per pip? Let me see down there on the chart. Tell me down there on the chart, how many dollars per pip? How many dollars per pip? If you are using a lot size, now to me, we have found that our lot size is 0.02. What is the dollar value per every pip? Now tell me. Let me see what people are writing here. Let me see what people are saying down there on the chat. Okay. Let me see. Down there on the chat. Okay. Yeah. Kinoti, Nelly, 0.2, Yego, 0.2, correct. Peter Mwangi, 0.2, Musani Luma, 0.2. Okay. Yes. Kibet 2. No. So let me show you the shortcut of doing a lot size. Anytime you want to get the correct lot size of any lot size that you have applied, don't struggle so much. This is what you are supposed to do. Don't struggle. If the lot size is 0.02, just multiply by 10. You will get the dollar value per pip. That means it's 0.2. If I put here a lot size of 0.5, just multiply by 10, you will arrive at $5 per pip. If you are given here a lot size of 100, multiply by 10, it means it's $1,000 per pip. If you do a lot size of 0.03, it will just still multiply by 10. You will get the dollar value per pip. So whichever lot size you are using, for you to get the dollar value per pip, as much as a majority of people trade without that understanding, it is so simple. Just multiply that lot size by 10. You will get the dollar value per pip. If it's 0.03 but times 10, it means it's $0.3 per pip. So let me ask, what if I'm using a lot size of 0.07? It is how many dollars per pip? To see if you people are following. Very simple. 0.07 lot size. If the market moves by 1 pip, how much will I have gained or lost? Let me see down there on the chart. Let's all try and communicate. Sinyamaze sana. We are towards the conclusion. Aha, people are now getting it. Nelly, Ivani. Where are the rest? Out of 45 people, only 2 are answering. Kinoti, Yego, Tole, Miriam, Agnes, Makori. Where are the rest? I want to get like 40 answers plus. Vienna 0.7, Vienna 0.7 correct. Peter Mwangi, Hope. Yes. So just to get the lot sizes times that. But now it's so easy. Every single day before you get into the market, have it in mind. How much am I going to lose? How much am I going to lose in case the market goes against me? Because once you have that, you will never at any given time lose all of your money. It will never happen. You will always be just losing some amount because you ideally calculated the risk prior. Okay, you already had prior risk, knowing that if market can against me, I'm going to lose this, and if this market goes into my favor, I'm going to gain this. And this is what I started by showing you. Tomorrow we'll be learning more on how to now do it practically. How do I place that trade on MT4? Where do I place that lot size? Maybe you know the lot size is here. How do I place that lot size of 0.05? Where do I place that lot size of 0.07? Where do I place that lot size of maybe 0.08? Okay, that is very, very important. Are we together, guys? I believe we are together and we are following. So when you understand that, now you'll understand why and how some of us arrived on maybe at such a profit yenye nilikuwa naonesha in a month. How did we probably arrive at probably now last month we ended up with a profit of 31%. Check. When I lose, how much have I lost? Angalia hapa. It means on that account, when I lose, I only lost $4, $5. When I lost $10, it means there are 2 trades. So one trade was $5, another one was $5. When I gain $30. That means it is 5 or 6 times of my loss. So nikipoteza $5, but when I win 30. When I win 30. I win 18. When I win 15. I win 12. I win 30. So you find that the wins are higher than the losses. So I have already calculated my loss. So at no given point will I lose the whole of my capital. It is impossible and it will never happen. Why? I have already planned on the risk management. Anytime I'm losing, I know what I'm going to. Averagely here, you realize that the maximum you can lose per trade is $5.2. So if I have my $365 account, if I lose $5.2, I still have a lot of money to trade. I will trade for another 60 days, losing consecutively before I blow that account, which is impossible. I showed you such a month. Check a month like the last month, the month of September, very tough month. The whole month, you lost 14 trades, but still ended up profitable with a 25% profit. How? It's only possible because when I won, or anytime I win a trade, you see the win, 26, 24, 16, 30, 36, and the losses are only 4. There's no loss that will go more than 4 or 5, 5.2 max. So see, here was 9, but it was 2 trades. So it means one was 4.2, another one was 4. So at no given point will I lose more than I have already calculated the risk before getting into the market. How many are getting that point? How many are with me and how many are following? Confirmation that you have learned something today. So tomorrow we'll be getting deeper to understand. Okay, tomorrow we'll now be getting deeper to understand how do I do the practical of this. When I gain, how much have I gained? Now tomorrow we'll be focusing more on the same. So those who are new, make sure you join our YouTube page and follow keenly on our YouTube page. Follow the class of September from day 1. I will also be posting this video immediately after this class. Now, before we leave the session, because the time is well spent, I will ask, even if you are new, you have joined us for the first time today, just leave a comment. How was the session? Have you understood something? Should we maybe do a recap of this tomorrow? Though tomorrow we are going to do the practical of all that we have covered, so that we do a practical on a demo account, a demonstration account. So it's not real money, but a demo. So just leave a comment. You can also lift your hand to leave a comment or to ask a question. Martin, let's start with Martin. If you want to talk, you can as well lift your hand. I'll just choose you. But the rest, just leave your comment. Don't just be leaving a meeting like that. Make sure that you leave a comment. Hi, Martin. Hello.
Yeah. Great training it is. We really appreciate,
Okay.
especially on the aspect of lots.
Okay.
I've seen now where most people blow their accounts is because they don't measure their lots well.
Okay.
They overtrade and they over risk.
Sure.
Yeah, kudos and keep it up.
Thank you so much, Martin. Keep following.
Okay.
Chibeu Benjamin, very consistent guy. We are coming to Mombasa, Mr. Chibeu, on Friday.
Yes, we'll do.
Yes, sir.
Karibu sana. Thank you for the training. Just a recap of the position size calculator. I didn't get which website you went to. Maybe you can just share a quick one too, just to get that very clearly.
It's Baby Pips, but now the video, I will be posting this video immediately, so you'll get it on the video immediately after this session.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'm sharing this video immediately.
The session was good.
Thank you so much.
The training was good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Miriam, the rest, let's just type our comments down there on the chat. If you can also talk, just lift your hand and give your honest opinion. Miriam?
Well, today I'm very grateful I've gotten to understand this better than the last time.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Today, at least, I've understood about pips.
Oh, today you have understood pips, eh?
Yeah, better than the last time.
Thank you so much. The better. Okay. Phoebe. Madam Phoebe.
Today the class for the lot size and the lot and the pips was a bit clearer than I've had it before.
Okay. Thank you so much. Keep following. The rest, if you want to talk, just lift your hand. Think Martin ameongea or you have something else. Miriam, if you want to talk, you can still lift your hand. Then the rest, let's just leave our comment down there on the chat. Wenye wanataka kuongea ndio wanainua mikono. Okay. Yes. Haya, let me read the comments. Sababu wengi labda wameongea kwa comments. Kama hakuna mtu mwingine anataka kusema kitu, let's go through the comment. I believe let me just go through the comment to see what people are saying on the comment section as we conclude. Tole, the class was perfect. I'm getting better at risk management. Okay. Even a great, learning a lot. Faith, very educative, but net yangu imesumbua kidogo. Nikapitwa, but I'll refine. I'm sending the video, Faith, pale kwa YouTube. Make sure you join our YouTube. Kibe, I love gold, but I tend to blow account. What could be wrong? I think, remind me next time. I'll be showing you how to calculate the lot size on gold, and how to calculate the pips also on gold. The session was great, loved it. That is Kibe. Musani Luma, very nice, always learning. Yego, great presentation. Kate, very educative. Sir Anthony, thank you a lot. Phoenicia, following, but will follow on the video again keenly. Okay, I think Phoenicia are joining us for the first time today, but you'll still catch up. Nelly, I will advise you, Phoenicia, go on our previous class, the class of September in the YouTube. Just start watching the video slowly and also go through the same class so that tomorrow when you join us, things will be a bit easier. The class was enjoyable. Nelly, Peter Mwangi, very ready for Tuesday. Mwangi anasema ako ready for Tuesday. Judith, very educative. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Kibe, why does gold blow account very fast? I will be talking on that probably tomorrow. Duncan Masharia, if a skill is learning process, then we are ready to persist on this 100%. Okay, the class has been awesome, Collins Kipruto. So I think, guys, I will stop there for today. I will wish all of you a blessed night. Let's meet again tomorrow. Let's try and join the meeting a bit early. And if you have not subscribed in our YouTube channel and comment on the videos, just comment on the videos that you watch. See kwa video yote. We are just building our channel using the traders, community of traders. That's why at VJ Market, just want to grow with the traders. We have just have that YouTube for 1 month now. So make sure that you participate. Watch the video, comment. Maybe you like you too. I think will able to grow the community. Also refer people to this class. Don't just learn alone. The best way to do is also to ensure that as you are benefiting from this class, refer others. Because remember, online we don't charge anything. So make sure that you also refer as many people as possible. Otherwise, wish you all a blessed night. Tomorrow I'll try and readjust everything to be in order and we will start a bit early. Bye bye and good night.